are. Okay, we're going to get Yoshi versus Incineroar. That's going to be quite a fun one. That's a fun opener right there.
Definitely, yeah, no, very dynamic match. People very quick to be like, Yoshi just ruins all heavies, but Incineroar is like the anti-heavy. He's rewarded by people trying to press buttons on him.
And right now we're just seeing the simple, like, okay, I'm Yoshi and you are a larger body. Let me just get some good combos in here. Prestore just kind of opening up with some command grabs. If they're a little bit too telegraphed, a little bit spaced too far away, it can be quite easy just to swing and miss. But we'll see how it plays out.
Absolutely. Real long animation. Right now, Prestore sort of trying to find his way in. Yoshi, Egg's not the big threat. It's that Nair, I think.
And we can see some options that Prestore is kind of throwing out. It's like, you got a couple of really strong key moves, like that Lariat, for example, the intangible on the arms. They're just big old hits.
Absolutely. Oh, almost finding it.
And so you get the back end of the Lariat also just like tapping, used a little bit. And the revenge factor is always terrifying as well. If done correctly, if called out in a certain way, you can really get some big damage.
Absolutely. That is kind of what I was expecting to see. That is like kind of Incen's big boon versus projectile characters, Yoshi especially, I think, it's his one zoning tool, Egg. But he's got to negotiate this ledge situation first.
This is a very scrappy first stock between these two. For the most part, Prestore is just very gung-ho with options. Maybe a little bit too gung-ho, I would say.
Yeah, a couple lunges, I think, that don't need to happen, especially because, again, like Yoshi Nair, even if you whiff it against the shield, he's still going to rise out with it, and it puts you in a really nasty position. Speaking of nasty positions, though, great coverage, actually. I love that forward air.
Yep, that's first blood for Prestore, and let's see how YoshiStar can even it up. That's just a simple conversion.
Late hit up tilt. It's the, it'll link past 200.
Yeah, when it's tried and true, it will work very easily. And we'll see again, just like, okay, we're going back to the scrapping zone. There's the revenge, but can you get something off of it?
A little too eager with like the jumping side. I think he really wants to call out those like aerial approaches that we've been seeing from YoshiStar, Nair, forward air, but like the timing is just a little bit off, and YoshiStar's just a little too patient.
And this is the only Incineroar in bracket. We have a few other ones like Relwood, for example.
It's very true.
Former PR like Turtle King.
That's right.
Who was just like, okay, maybe they play the game a little bit differently, and it's like, okay, let's see how Prestore kind of approaches this right now, because it's very attack heavy, a little bit gung-ho in a lot of ways where it's like you're overextending yourself a little bit.
Certainly, yes. It's definitely, I think we need maybe a little bit more sitting back, a little bit more revenge against these approaches, but finding the up air on the platform. Gotta be careful on those platforms, especially if you can't threaten below you.
Very eager to press the special buttons here when a lot of Incineroar normals do the trick very well. You'd be surprised that they're dressed with actually good buttons.
No, absolutely. Just devastating normals. All right, finding the throw to negate revenge. This could be really bad. Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
Yeah, okay, because you got the jump sniped out, it's like, that's going to be a quick game. So a little bit of a close first stock, but YoshiStar kind of kicked it into gear, and that's what you will often see is the first stock being close as players taking data, and then it's just executing.
Absolutely, yes. And I want to say certainly in this matchup, too, a character where there is a distinct range advantage between one of the two characters. Like, if you're Incineroar, you either have to go for those overextensions or sit back, or like understand their approach, because like otherwise Yoshi just much quicker, much faster in the air, able to like retreat to platforms and use those better than Incin can. Just like quicker command grab to kind of threaten even when Incin starts shielding. So it's just, I would say it's a lot to balance if you are the approacher as Incineroar.
Yes, Incineroar does have a couple of decent options in the normals. Like you can get a little bit more range, a little bit more safer, less committal. Also is very important here, especially with a character like Yoshi who has a lot of good buttons and has that armor on the jump. So that's just that quick 93%. You're going to have to take that.
Absolutely, yes. And YoshiStar just keeping it going right now. Prestore, I want to say, got the right idea by chasing with side B after the revenge hitbox, but I'm not really seeing him land yet.
Yeah, I don't think one has been landed yet. And then now we're seeing like a wall of back airs, and I'm like, okay, that's actually kind of maybe something Incineroar can do.
I agree, yeah, that tipper back air, very, very strong. Like, it just starts sending into tumble so fast that you can get advantage pretty quickly, which you need as Incineroar, especially against Yoshi.
Ooh, a little bit of higher recovery there from Prestore means that YoshiStar gets a very clean capitalization.
Right.
YoshiStar's cleanly just like, okay, I don't have to approach because I have the lead. I can just bop you around, and the overcommitments from Prestore's movement options and special options are just like you're just getting caught out constantly.
Absolutely, and especially like I want to say I'm seeing a lot of immediate responses out of hit stun, which YoshiStar has been taking advantage of, whether it's sniping jumps or covering the air dodge like we saw a little bit ago.
First command grab landed this game, we'll take it. A little bit of a lone whip action. Not getting the call out of smash, but YoshiStar's just on the right track at this point.
Ooh.
And grab resetting the revenge, and that's you can make it back, but not like that though.
Unfortunately, I think we needed the side B there.
Not quite what you wanted. So Prestore 3-1 right now.
Absolutely, this. Right now, and just such a tough spot too, because that platform, I don't know, instant, like up air I probably imagine beats down air, but that means approaching Yoshi, which has been maybe a little bit reductive to what Prestore's win con is here.
And okay, we make it back. You didn't quite get cheese, which is good if you're Prestore.
Absolutely.
Command grab. Is that going to take it?
No, it's Kalos.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like center stage.
Yoshi's heavy too. Great back though.
That's a good way to put yourself on the board. That's a good aggressive option. Again, that was just a strong normal that is reliable.
You're right, yes.
YoshiStar is just on track with calling out these options. It's
yeah. Like specifically the lariats after revenge have been just so difficult, or at least they haven't been quite landed yet.
And the waiting on the timing too for the revenges, like if you're one to throw it out very often and very consistently, players can really keep track of that and just wail on you because it's a really good thing to punish.
A little bit too choreographed, I want to say, with the landing, but not going to go punish. Right now, I think that we're seeing like a nair off stage or like even a rising nair at ledge. Yoshi does not have a problem killing off a stray hit.
Okay, well good, we got two. And this is YoshiStar, quite frankly, just kind of tapping it in at this point. It's like, okay, we're such a sizable lead, but hey, even though we're getting some command grabs,
Cover the roll, good job. Are we going to see something funny?
We'll see. I feel like if YoshiStar's just waiting for like a command grab punish and then just like into a forward smash or up smash.
Absolutely, yeah. It's great, like just excellent. He's waiting perfectly in range. I really like that.
Because Prestore just isn't throwing out other reliable options or choosing a different way to approach, it becomes very consistent for YoshiStar just to like find a punish. We got
finding it though, and that kills.
Okay. If Prestore wins this game, I will be amazed. YoshiStar needs like one good hit.
All right.
Not quite though, okay.
Ooh, listen grab.
Outside the grab range, that is a 2-0 and a handshake. Prestore coming alive a little bit there at the end.
Definitely. Finding more of those side Bs he was looking for. Looks like they're chatting it out a little bit. Very, as you should, especially at Arcadians, because